Lucky ball.
Sunday ba, kuko jumuko, ina isa yuna no. Besuruku Sunday ba, kuko jumuko, ina isa yuna no. Money can make it dance. Your delays, not your denial. Don't give up, keep working harder. No matter how long the storm lasts, the sun will always shine behind a cloud. No matter how long the storm lasts, the sun will always shine behind a cloud. Your setback will be a major comeback. Me pa, I only hope for long life. Ugly water can carry rock. Then they don't dare, no cause to worry. Give God the glory for the little I have. Give God the glory, keeping me alive.
So I give God the glory for keeping me alive. Give God the glory for keeping me alive. Get a paper glory and tell my story to give God the glory for keeping me alive. Once you got food to eat, thank you. You get more to come, thank you. You get air to breathe, thank you.
Your current situation is not your final destination. No condition is permanent. Infection, starvation, temptation is not my portion. If you pray for my downfall, sorry, come and get your refund. No weapon for making me shall prosper. Cause I'm covered with the blood of Jesus. I sold my soul to the Holy Ghost. You already know I'm about to blow. I walk through the valley and the shadow of death. I fear no evil. I still breathe so. I'm not company hope. Lord, I'm grateful and thankful.
So I give God the glory for keeping me alive. Give God the glory for keeping me alive. Get a paper glory and tell my story. Give God the glory for keeping me alive. Once you got food to eat, thank you. You get more to come, thank you. You get air to breathe, thank you. Get a paper glory, get a paper glory. Baba, I thank you, Daddy, I thank you. If I wanted to know what I cannot do one more. If I wanted to know what I cannot do one more. If I wanted to know what I cannot do one more. If I wanted to know what I cannot do one more. Yeah, Papa, hold me, Papa, hold me, Unam, hold me, Papa, hold me, Papa, hold me, Unam, hold me.
Make our way, come on. Make our way, come on. Manya come on, make our way, come on. We're back to well. What you done? The flap pocket. Somebody just eat the flap pocket. Manya come on, make our way. We're back to well.
So I give God the glory for keeping me alive. Give God the glory for keeping me alive. Get a paper glory and tell my story. Give God the glory for keeping me alive. Once you got food to eat, thank you. You get more to come, thank you. You get air to breathe, thank you. Get a paper glory, get a paper glory, get a glory.
Besuruku Sunday ba, kuko jumuko, ina isa yuna no. Besuruku Sunday ba, kuko jumuko, ina isa yuna no.
Makeup, they say, increases people's perception of a woman's likability, competence, and trustworthiness. That's why I introduced to you Major Millions Beauty and Market. Major Millions Beauty and Market has the best skin and hair care products. The beauty parlor also has hair accessories, including hairspray, hair gel, and hair dryer, makeup palettes, Major Millions customized lip gloss, shoes, bags, cancellers, blushes, and a lot more. Guess what? Major Millions Beauty and Market has on sale well packaged African products to include your favorite cuisine, cassava leaves, potato greens, palava sauce, palm butter, etc. Customers purchasing goods worth over 100 United States dollars will have free delivery once they are 15 minutes drive away from our location. Locate us at 10 Chestnut Drive, Elton, Maryland, 21921. Better still, call us on cell numbers 302-316-6813 or log onto our website www.majormillionsbeautysupply.com. Major Millions Beauty Supply. We move. Lopus Kitchen, a Liberian-owned business operated by Johnson and Wales University's trained chef Joyce Matowia, is your dining away from home. At Lopus Kitchen, we prepare all kinds of Liberian cuisines, including fried and rare oil potatoes green, kidney beans, palava sauce, fever leaves, and a lot more. We also make rice bread, meat pies, cookies, Benesi candies, and all kinds of pastry products. Place in your order online today from anywhere in the US at www.lorpuktchen.com. The good news is your package is sealed in an insulated cooling box and reaches your destination well preserved and fresh. Save yourself the stress and order the best from a professional chef. Lapus Kitchen keeps your fingers licking.
I said, honey, have you heard about the Global Net TV?
Oh, yes, sweetheart. I read about them. At GlobalNet ITV, they provide superior television services with endless selections of TV channels and many options to include live TV.
That's a great news.
Yes, they provide news, entertainment, premier sports like NBA, American football, major soccer leagues, movies, and favorite TV shows with endless content and no service interruptions.
Sweetheart, is that all?
No, they also have adult content included with parental guidance. Also, check out their 6-month plan for only $96 and their 12-month plan for only $176. Wow, honey, isn't that a great news?
Yes, but sweetheart, how can we get in touch?
Yes, you can contact us at 226-946-1090 or visit our website at www.globalnetitv.com.
Nearly 200 years ago, a home was birthed on Providence Island, a home that once stood at the pinnacle of Africa's decolonization, a home that has persisted in the face of atrocities and today remains more united than ever, a home where nature, culture, landscape, beaches, and history await a glorious moment to be lived. At the pinnacle of 200 years, Liberia is excited to welcome Africans in the diaspora home again.
Let's return to where it all started. Come reunite, relocate, and rebuild the land, which has so much more to offer. Explore our attractions, taste our food, experience our culture, and impact our communities. Let's go home. Visit Liberia December 17th to January 3rd for the greatest reunion since 1822 as we kick off our year-long Liberian bicentennial.
For more information, visit our website at www.libyearofthediaspora.org.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure, and start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
All right. Good morning and welcome to the program, the Costa Show. Today is October the 5th, 2021. The time in Monrovia is 7:31. The time in Delaware is 3:31, and we're very glad to be here. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Good morning, Baka.
Good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners, home and abroad. It's good to be here, back on the show this morning, Tuesday, the 5th day of the 10th month. Gradually, we are climaxing just a few months to the end of this year. Then we'll get into the total heated political year, which will be next year.
Yep. 2022 is it's gonna be all about campaigning, Baka. That's what it's gonna be. By the time we enter the year, nothing serious will be happening other than political campaigning. So we're looking forward to that. Good morning, folks. I know you're all wondering, many of you. Facebook. First of all, a couple of people called me from Liberia yesterday. They thought the government of Liberia had done something about Facebook. They thought it was a government that did something about Facebook in Liberia, which is why they couldn't get it. But I told them it was not the government. It was a global thing. Facebook all over the world was inaccessible for many hours. And it might be a coincidence, but many people believe that it is not a coincidence. It is not a coincidence. There's this lady who used to work at Facebook. Her name is Frances Hogan. She's 37 years old. She left Facebook back in May of this year. She took with her, compiled over the period since 2019 when she started working there, thousands and thousands of copies of internal Facebook documents, including internal Facebook research, everything that basically exposes Facebook as a company that promotes hate, that promotes toxic content, because people generally love morbidity. People love negative stuff. Negative stuff keeps people engaged. And when people are engaged, that Facebook makes a lot of money from that. And so Facebook allows negative stuff to be on because it helps them sell ads. Well, to make a lot of money, because the more people engage, the more people buy stuff, and the more people, the more money Facebook makes. So she appeared on 60 Minutes, is a program done by CBS and Facebook when completed down. The entire family of apps, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Oculus, all of them shut down completely and for hours. And Facebook lost billions of dollars. It is estimated that Facebook lost about 5% of its value yesterday. That is about $40 billion. 5% of its shares. Mark Zuckerberg alone is estimated to have personally lost $7 billion yesterday. $7 billion. So, of course, don't worry about it. Mark Zuckerberg is well over 150 billion. So if he loses 7 billion, it means nothing to him. He's not going to stop. Now, so Facebook is back. They're on increased scrutiny, and we'll see how the company will handle this particular crisis that they're facing now. So yesterday, the problem they had is called a DNS. It was a DNS problem. It was a domain name system problem, which means that if you try to type them into, online, you couldn't get them because the domain name system was down. It was not. It was unreachable. It was not accessible. Now, okay, let's move on to the CPP. Yesterday, some report was flying about, and some people are trying to make it look like this is the report of the investigation into the allegations of the framework tampering. But that is not the report. The report has not been public. It has not been made public officially. I think we all should wait. Like we said yesterday, Boakai.
Yeah.
We want all of us to wait until the official report is presented by the political leaders to the public. That is what we should do.
Mm-hmm.
And so, whatever it is you've come across on Facebook, do not pay it any mind. Treat it as a fabrication until the official report is made public. That is what we've committed ourselves to here on this platform, Waka and I, and that is what we intend to do. We will wait until the full report is out before we say a word about what's in it. That's what we're going to do. So don't be bothered. Don't, whatever you see on Facebook, don't react to it. It is not what, So yesterday, I'm told the committee finally submitted its report to the political leaders. The political leaders are supposed to have a meeting either today or tomorrow to begin the process of reviewing the report that's been written and submitted to them, or that will be written and submitted to them. That has been written and it's going to be submitted to them. So wait until that happens. We will wait. Now, Bogai, have you seen what's passing around, or you've heard something about what's passing around purporting to be the report?
Well, I've just been monitoring Facebook, and I haven't come across it yet, though. But people are
Neither
saying,
have I. But and I'm not even interested to see it because we said we're gonna wait until the political leaders themselves publish the report, and that's what we intend to stick to.
Yeah, we will wait when they publish a report. People start to talk about it, then we can come in, because now if only we just come in and we be the first to talk about it, they will say, oh, people are informing Costa get a thing and blah 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 X, Y, and Z. So that was what yesterday I said, oh, let's wait even. Of course, we don't have it yet. Let's just put in that term. We don't have it yet. The political leaders are going to meet today or tomorrow. And once they come up with the final decision to publish the report, then we can start from there. But I haven't come across any report on social media. I've just been seeing people posting about it, saying that, oh, the report that is out is fake. The report that is out, is true, just from they're going back and forth with it. But I haven't come across that particular report.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, and I haven't seen it. I'm not interested in seeing it. If I want the original report, I will get a copy. But I'm not. I don't even want to see it right now. Okay, so this kid Jethro Harris, what's the latest with him? Okay.
Well, yesterday, Jethro was taken to the court, and.
Did they charge him? I mean, of course, they had to have charged him in order to forward him.
Yeah, they charge him for misinformation.
Okay, they charge him with misinformation.
Providing misinformation to the public. So he was charged, and his political leaders went there. The lawyers tried to file in a bond to release him, but it was no way. So he slept last night at South Beach. So we don't know what may happen today. Mr. Cummings and other folks from the ANC were there. They tried to release him. His lawyers fighting for a bond, but there was no way. So he slept last night at the South Beach, but the place was packed. People went there to protest. Police dispersed them, and it was just a back and forth thing at the Temple of Justice yesterday.
I mean, I saw a picture this morning when I woke up on Facebook of him being escorted to the police station. Did you see how heavily armed those police officers were, carrying long-range rifles, AK-47, and all that kind of stuff? Did you see it? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw the photo.
I mean, what is all of that for? For what? Misinformation. Someone said information is a minor misdemeanor. It's not even a felony. It's a simple offense. Misinformation, especially misinformation that did not lead to any death. I don't understand why the government overreacts. These guys are just so stupid. They're just so stupid because you do that. You take this kid who nobody knows. Nobody knows this kid. You do this, you set him up high, and you expect that he's going to come from there and not think that he's a hero. For what? For some Facebook post?
Yeah.
You're going to do all of this over a Facebook post. You create enemies for yourselves. You're going to get Jethro thinking that he's some hero now for doing what? Because he posted on Facebook about someone who he supposedly knows or knew who got murdered and stuff like that. This is what you do. This is absolute madness. Let the young man go. Let the young man go. Have you not learned? You've done so many stupid things that have affected you in so many terrible ways. You should stop. You should really, really stop. Yeah. I have a little joke to tell, right? Not a joke. I just want to say this. Rodney C is a good friend of mine, has been a good friend of mine for a long time. And, when Rodney started writing all the things he started writing about my candidates, about my candidate, Joe Boakai, and my political leader, Ben Ayuri, initially, I didn't respond. For a long time, Boakai, you know this, I didn't respond to Rodney. But finally, what pissed me off was that story he wrote in which he quoted Joe Boakai, where he manufactured this news agency that Joe Boakai supposedly granted an interview to, and the news agency doesn't work. I mean, does not exist. The things the words he put in Boakai's mouth, Boakai did not express. I mean, it was just taking it too far for me. That was the first time I broke my silence and I condemned and criticized my friend Rodney C. So I didn't realize this morning, Rodney, I just checked. I realized Rodney has blocked me on WhatsApp. He's blocked me everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, of course, you see that. But the thing is, Rodney, you've written all these terrible lies. I mean, come on, man. We all can do propaganda when it comes to pushing our political interest. But to go to the extent where you manufacture words and put the words in the mouth of Joe Boakai, and all you're trying to do by that article, what was the impression Rodney was trying to create? That Joe Boakai had spoken to this international media organization, and when the question of Yuri was raised, Boakai told this international media group that when he becomes president, he is going to prosecute Yuri for his role in the war. So several things here Rodney lied about. Boakai did not grant any such interview. The newspaper Rodney quoted does not exist. It was created by Rodney. The lie that Europe was engaged in a war, which is a bloody lie, it's not mentioned anywhere. So Rodney told many lies. So all I did was to set Rodney right, and Rodney gets mad. My friend blocks me. So the point about it is that it's just funny to me. It's just very funny to me. But my point was, I was just trying to tell my friend, look, you built a good thing here, Front Page Africa, right? And the most credible newspaper in the country, I've always said, Boakai, I'm going to ask you, which newspaper in Liberia is the most credible, the most professional newspaper in the entire country? What is it?
It's Front Page.
No. You can't go and say a journalist and say that. The most credible newspaper in Liberia, the most objective newspaper in Liberia is the Daily Observer.
Yes.
It's the one newspaper where you don't pay cattle to follow the story. Do you know that?
Daily Observer, I call it, man. The old man.
Kenneth Best now, his son by Best runs it. But I'm telling you, the Daily Observer is the most credible newspaper in the entire country. That's what they are. They I know that for a fact because I've dealt with them so many times. You don't need to pay a cent for them to write a story to project your. They don't do that whole skewed projection to try to drive your. No, they don't do that. Daily Observer would never write a story and lie that Waka gave an interview to this newspaper in Japan. No. Daily Observer would never do that. Never. No. First of all, they're not even going to take money from you to write a story. They never do that. I'm telling you. If any Daily Observer journalist tells you give them money to write a story, trust me, they are not going to be able. That money is not going to the paper. Daily Observer does not do that. Now, so after the election, my man Rodney and I will fix it.
After the election?
Huh?
After the elections?
Oh yeah, but wait now, but the man said the man blocked me. So when the election over, then we'll visit. But for now, I can't say that you be writing part of lies and stuff, and then I shouldn't say a word because you will feel bad. That's how I am. I tell my friends the truth, and sometimes you gotta tell them in the public. You don't have a choice because if they're doing it in the public, you gotta call them to order. I mean, for me, that was taking it too far. To start saying, you know what it means to create a fake newspaper? You created a fake news organization that Joe Bugger had an interview with. Bugger, if he can go that far, I say Bugger Kamara spoke to the News of Japan on Sunday, October 3rd, and in an interview to News of Japan, he said Costa is a very wicked man. Jesus Christ, man, you don't do that, Bugger. That's taking it too far. Anyway, so the young man Jethro, so as he said, Jethro has been charged with making causing false public alarm and false statement. He was sent to the magisterial court. Joma Jala denied his bond. He was summoned by Criminal Code A just to release Jethro. That's what happened. Right? They say Criminal Code A, the judge at Criminal Code A summoned Joma Jala and told him to go ahead and release a young man. Joma Jala is the man. He's the one who presided over our case. He's refused to give our equipment. Assignment after assignment, he keeps drilling our lawyer up and down. Our equipment worth many tens of thousands of dollars, over $60,000 to $70,000 worth of equipment. The government has them. The government has all of our equipment since they shut us down on October 3rd, 2019. Do you know, Bugger, October 3rd, Sunday made it 2 years since they shut down our radio station. No, I'm sorry. No, the 10th. The 10th will make it 2 years. Remember it was the 10th they shut us down. 7 days after we staged the Operation Free or Rescue Justina Taylor. That's when they shut us down and seized all of our equipment. So that's what Joe Mandela is. He's refused to give our equipment. Let them keep it. They're worth many tens of thousands of dollars, but guess what? Keep it. Joe will pay. The time will come. You, Joe Mandela, you will pay. You all will pay. Keep it. Keep our equipment. You will pay. You will pay. I promise you, you will pay in time. You will pay. Call it a threat. You see, they say power does not stay in one man's hands forever. You are in a position today. You abuse your position. Tomorrow, when we're in position, when I abuse our position, we'll only correct what you did, and you will be punished for what you did because what you're doing is wrong. It's illegal. You shut down our radio station. Then you take our equipment. So what is the basis for the government holding the equipment? What is the basis, my people? There is no justification under the law for seizing our equipment. You took your frequency away.
Yeah, that's the only thing you wanted, your frequency.
The only thing we had for you was your frequency. You took it away. Then you decide to keep our equipment. They will pay. I can promise them this. I sent Joe Manjala a message the last time I told him, I said, Joe Manjala, remember this. I don't have a list of people that I want to get even with, but if I did have such a list, Joe Manjala, you would be on our list. I don't have that kind of list. I don't believe in witch hunting, but some people do such wrong, Wakai, that, you know, and especially they do it. That's official abuse of power. You're a judge and you're abusing your power to suppress people's rights. My right to property is being taken away. You're keeping my property worth over 60, 70,000 US dollars. You don't want to return it to us, including Baka, our brand new recording studio equipment that we have.
Yeah.
You have everything for us. You don't want to give it. So you will pay. Jumanjala, you will certainly pay. Mark my words, my man. You will pay. Now, boy, we're gonna go to the phone lines and take some calls there from our folks, the CPP folks. I want to hear their reaction, boy. We need to hear them this morning. When the findings of the report are released, whatever those findings are, what will be their reaction? First of all, let them tell us scenario A, if it is established. Baga, are you listening?
I'm listening.
We'll go to the phone line. If it is established in a report that Ellis Cummings and his people did tamper with the framework document, if the report establishes that, I want to hear our people what they say, what they will want to see happen. It's an important thing, Baga, right? We're asking the question. If the report establishes that the ANC did, in fact, tamper with the framework document, alter the document in material, significant ways, what do you want to see happen? That is the question we're going to ask them. And so you're going to go to the phone lines now, and I will mute myself from this end and make a quick call. But go ahead, announce the numbers so that we want to hear from people all over the world, not just in Liberia. So announce the WhatsApp number as well. We want to hear what people have to say. If the report establishes that the framework was altered, as was alleged by Mr. Benin Ayuri, the political leader of the ALP, what should the leaders, the other three leaders of the CPP, do about it? What should be their reaction? What do you think should happen to the... Now, Baga, we're going to do a poll. Baga, we want to do a poll. We want to know, what do you think they should do? If you believe that they should take action, tell us what kind of action you think they should take. We want to know. What, right? We want to know from the people. The people who are pro and the people who are con. If you believe that nothing was tampered with, you're free to tell us too. Even though it's not your opinion, it's a matter of fact, but we want to hear what you have to say. So Baka will go to the lines and Baka will take some calls and I will make this call right now. Announce the numbers first, Baka, please.
0770102 that's 0770102 0886010383 0886010383. For those in the diaspora, the WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Once again, the WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. That's the WhatsApp number. So you can call me up now and you will be live on the Costa Show. Let's take our first caller here this morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, broadcast, and good morning, Helen Patrick Costa.
Welcome, umbrella. Go ahead and make a contribution.
Okay, I'm calling for Kawa, Nigeria this morning. Okay, all right. For me, I'm a member of the United Party. If it is established that the framework document is temporary by anybody in the CPP, definitely, I believe there's a clause in the framework document we article that speak to that. So then the framework, why it says should take prohibited, meaning anybody who temper with the framework document should be expelled from the CPP.
Hold on.
Hello.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I just got some very interesting information. Are you there, Bogai?
I'm here.
It's very disturbing. And I want to warn them. Including my own friend Mo Ali. I want to warn all of them. Bogai.
Yeah.
Yesterday there was a serious trouble. And we'll say this to the public. You're not listening to this. The draft report has been submitted because the ANC is represented on the committee by their lawyer or one of their lawyers, Yafa Bape. The ANC people are demanding that the report should be watered down. Listen to this, folks. That the trouble they had yesterday with Bagai. I just got information. The ANC people are asking that a report should be watered down because if the report is made public in that form, in its current form, it will damage the CPP. No, it will not damage the CPP. It will damage the ANC. I'm saying this. Any attempt for that report to be watered down, for that report to be, to use their word, pacified, for you to play the usual Liberian nonsense with that report, all of you will be in trouble with me, including my own good friend Mo Ali. Okay? That the big problem they had yesterday, the ANC people are demanding that a report should be watered down because the report too bad. That the noise they had yesterday in the CPP. Now, the ANC people are saying, oh, if you publish a report as is, it will damage the CPP. No, it will not damage the CPP. It will damage the people who tampered with the framework document. Okay. Let me repeat this. Anybody that tampers with that report with the intent to modify it and pacify it and weaken it and water it down, you will have trouble with me. Serious trouble. This goes to all the political leaders. It goes to Mr. Ure. It goes to Mr. Bwaka. It goes to Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence. It goes to Ellis Cummins. If you all think, you see, Bwaka, if they test that report, they will be in trouble with me. The report has been written. Okay? They say they won't water it down. Some people now asking, oh, yeah, let's water the thing down because when we publish the report here, it will be too bad for CPP. No. If we are in the house and you steal, okay, the stealing is on you.
Yeah.
It's not on me. And don't tell me, say, oh, we might not go talking to the public because if we talk to the public, it will make us look bad. It will make us look bad because they will say somebody in our house stole. No, we will not do that. We will not protect the road because we don't want to embarrass our house. We must expose the road. I dare you all to tamper with that report. Okay, the report is crystal clear. It makes everything clear. You know, when I told somebody I haven't seen it, they think I'm lying. It's not like I can't get it. I can get it. In fact, now I'm going to have to get it in the original format. You change that report that has some of your friends here with your friends who spoil with us. The same way my man Rodney here, black man. Trust me, that has some of y'all be because I will go all the way with y'all. Nobody should tamper with that report. That is seeing nonsense guy Liberia looking like this. Somebody will do wrong, then you won't go cover their butt. That's what you like to do in Liberia. We say it won't be different in CPP. People did a wrong thing. Y'all won't go now, y'all won't go money. Yesterday, that's small noise. I'm telling you, I told you I had to mute the thing to take a call, a very important call. That's what happened yesterday. I didn't even know. Yesterday, WhatsApp and they were not working for most part of the day. Now they want to water the report down. Oh, the report looking too bad. We can't keep it that way. It's going to hurt the CPP. We don't care. Publish the report as is. This is a nonsense that put Liberia in this mess. You think I'm in the CPP so that Boakai can be president because I like him? You think that's why I'm in the CPP? I don't give a damn who's president. I want a different Liberia. That's why I support you. I want a Liberia where you can form a credible committee to do an investigation, and they will have the findings, and they will publish their findings as they are. That's the Liberia I want. I'm not supporting somebody because I want a damn job. I want a new Liberia. I'm tired of fighting. And so you better not think that you will go water this damn report down and publish it. You better release the report as was published. How the hell you can talk about, oh, the report looks too bad. If you release it, it will destroy CPP. It will destroy the people that did it. The people that tamper with. Now, brother, they're not saying the other side. The other side, they're not saying, oh, we didn't do these things. Oh, they're only saying if we release the report, if we don't water the report down, it will look bad. Let me tell you something. I do not need a job in government to survive. I don't. I'm not supporting Joe Parker for any, because I want him to give me a job when he's president tomorrow. I've told you over and over, I don't even want a job in the executive branch of government. I don't. I don't. I'm in this thing here because I want to see a different Liberia. The Liberia that we've had for 174 years that hasn't benefited the people, this Liberia has to change. It has to change. It has to work for all of us. My people, those of you who support us, the politicians, when you see them doing these things that they're doing, you should be concerned, because that is how they begin. They start when they're in opposition, black guy. They start covering things up, black guy. Oh, we can't discuss the one outside. They won't look too bad. I'm not here for that nonsense. If John Brown does wrong and you investigate John Brown, you publish it so everybody will know. So all of us can take action against John Brown. If you start protecting people who do wrong now, people who tamper with documents, tomorrow you will start protecting people who steal. Okay? That's exactly what you said. If you don't have the balls, if you don't have the courage to stand up down and expose people who do wrong in the CPP, you will not have that courage to expose people who commit crime tomorrow. You will not do that. You all will publish that report as is. If you tamper with that report, I dare y'all. I will fight all of y'all who will be involved. And if the political leaders allow it, if the political leaders allow the report to be tampered with, to be watered down, because they say it's bad, I will expose every one of them. If my political leader is in it, I will expose him. Not only that, I will suspend my support for all of them. I'm serious, Waka. I'm not in this thing because I want somebody to have their damn ambition fulfilled. I'm in it because I want to see a new Liberia. This is the culture of impunity. Waka, that is the number one reason why Liberia is the way it is.
Yeah.
Not corruption, not nepotism, not favoritism. It is the culture that has us the way it is. It is a culture. When you do wrong, you must be exposed. Regardless of who you are, Buckeye, you must be punished consistent with the law. No man should be above the law. When you build a prosperous society, you must have respect for the rule of law. And respect for the rule of law means no man should be placed above the law. If Costa does something wrong, punish me. Punish me. Regardless of who I am, punish me. Punish me. Regardless of how much support I gave Joe Biden today to help him to become president tomorrow. When he becomes president and I do wrong, I would expect him to punish me. Punish me. Buckeye, it is this system that has most of our people poor and hopeless. Because the few people come to power and they do whatever they want to do, and the rest of the people have nothing, and they go scot-free. It is that system, the culture of impunity, that has us where we are. Until we fix this system, Liberia will go nowhere. Whoever it is must be exposed. If Joe Bugger is involved, he must be exposed. If Uri is involved, he must be exposed. If Youngbley or Cummings are involved, they too must be exposed. Nobody should be above the law. If you start tolerating that nonsense from us, you, our supporters, you start tolerating that nonsense from us, where we'll go in so bush and we say, left and say, tomorrow they will do the same nonsense we are doing. When Tamia Tue and them stole the $25 million for the map-up exercise, we are saying you will prosecute. Have they prosecuted anyone? No, they won't.
Nope.
It is a culture of impunity that makes our country the way it is. And we must end it. And if we don't have the courage, the moral integrity to begin to do that now in our collaboration, I don't trust that you will do it when we have power. If you cannot do it now, if you cannot stand for the truth now, if you cannot demand that the right thing is done now, I have no trust in you that you will do it tomorrow. Whoever you are, I am not in this for Joe Boakai. I'm not a Boakai fan or Boakai fanatic. I believe in his integrity. I'm not a fan of his. You don't understand that. I believe in what the man can do. I believe his integrity demonstrated over his 25 years in public service. That's why I'm supporting him. Not because I just like him. We're not in this for ourselves. We're in it for a better Liberia. And so I dare you. I dare you. Do not tamper with that report. Walker, I'm serious. Yesterday, the not small trouble they had. I'm in the CPP. The other report, oh, my man, they report bad. They're not saying they report a lion. They're saying it bad. They're not saying they report a fake. They're saying it bad. Oh, you know, it's too bad. When you publish it, they put a lot of the CPP. When you publish it, it will destroy CPP. Try that nonsense. If you do not release that report as is, we will tell our people, our supporters, we will rally up against you, because if you don't have the courage to publish to expose your own people now for what they do when we have power tomorrow, we will have no assurances that you will do what's right. Whoever is indicted must be exposed.
Yeah.
And you will impress the Liberian people that you can investigate yourself and you can expose members of your organization when they do wrong. You will win the hearts and minds of so many people. You think that's so Bush thing we're doing here? Huh? You won't go inside to go discuss and come back? Huh? You think that's so Bush thing we're doing here? We're not doing that so Bush thing here. We're not letting you go inside and go talk and come back outside. The report must be published as is. Let's go to the phone lines, Waka. I swear to God, if you all tamper with that report and don't even think you're going to ask somebody to call me and say, oh, you know, Costa, we have to make that decision because it's going to destroy the CPP. Not even Joe Waka should tell me that. Let me repeat myself, Waka. Not even Honorable Ure or former Vice President Waka should tell me that we have to fix the report because the report looks too damaging. It will destroy CPP. I will not want to hear it from anybody because I'm not in this thing for Ure or for Waka. I'm in this thing for Liberia. I'm tired of the way my country is. One political party after another political party, a bunch of salmon swine and dirty rogues, waiting their turn to come to power to destroy the damn country. So if you cannot demonstrate integrity and credibility now, some of us will just part ways with y'all. But I'm serious.
Yeah.
Because all are in it for different reasons. Some of y'all in it because y'all won't come back to power, so y'all can continue the same nonsense. But I'm telling you, if the higher one started, where y'all start sitting down on there, y'all start facing report, I will just pop my Lord because I don't need that nonsense. I don't need this nonsense. We're here for change, real change. If my brother did something, put him in jail. If my brother did something, put him in jail. Nobody fixing no damn report yet. Let's go to the phone lines. You will publish it as is. Let's go to the lines. No
right.
report here. We're not going inside nowhere to face it. We'll face it, we'll publish it also. Everybody will see it. That people in the CPP change the damn framework. Publish it. Let people see it. Whoever it indicts, I don't care. Publish it. Let's take some calls there, boy.
All right, let's go to the WhatsApp and take this person here. Good morning.
Fire by force. We'll visit.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name, where you calling us from? Good morning.
Good morning.
You are live. Your name, where you calling us from?
Okay.
Okay.
Take another caller, boy. The man's wasting our time and killing our vibe.
Yeah. You can't be wasting our time. Let's take somebody from.
Yo, another thing, like, bro. Every damn thing y'all want go inside and go for it. That nonsense sport that country, boy, guy.
Sure.
They won't go inside and go face it. Oh, the report looking too bad. The report looking bad. Hey, y'all published it like that. It was sport CPP. It was sport one thing. Yo, publish a damn report.
Let's take this person here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Walker. This is Pastor Charles. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Welcome, Pastor.
Are you there? Thank you. I want to just add my voice on the show this morning. You see, when God speaks most time, we Liberians, we defy God. And then we go back, we say, oh, if we knew. God spoke the word for a very long time. Say, I, God, will reveal to redeem Liberia. And I have been posting it. If concerning the report, if Charles Aku grandfather, is the one had to have Liberians suffering 24/7 or two or in their own country, if Charles Aku's father is part of it, if Charles Aku is part of it, because he's a pastor, let it be revealed to the Liberian people, export to the Liberian people for God to deliver the country. Let us not cover on nothing. If I'm a pastor in the church, I saw your money, your church money, call me out. You are not doing wrong, you are not committing sin. You are doing the right thing. So I want us to do that. Let us do that.
There's some okay, you're supposed to see we're just supposed to see now. Yeah. Because what makes you different? If you want to temper will report now, tomorrow when you come to power, you will be able to do anything right. Then we just supposed to see. Yeah, y'all just start now. I tell y'all. You go first report. Publish a report as is. Talking about the report will destroy CPP. Take more calls there, Baga.
All right, let's take this person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Baga. Good morning to the people of Liberia. Good morning, Henry. This is Jethro Emmanuel Colette.
Jethro, welcome.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Like I said yesterday, Henry, in Nima County primaries, when we had it, the ANC quickly came out in the media and said that we for the ANP, we were only 5 there. They said we disrupted that primary. They came, they outlandedly spoke against our party and individuals as we are. And then the report on that primary, Mr. Kumi as chairman made sure that our report did not come out in the public. He apologized to each and every polling office. And so then he asked Ambassador Jonathan Baga to apologize to General U.S. so that report cannot come out. Because he knew that they were wrong. They instigated that fight. Because we see that the political institutions that were supporting normally either government were, and he was only alone supporting the entire woman. So when that thing happened, they came out and apologized for that report. Louis Brown, who is a member now or a supporter of the ANC, they spoke about that report. That report did not come in the public. And today, some people feel, yes, that we were the one that instigated that violence or whatever. And also, he went again, he single-handedly put Henry report district number 9 tickets. Again, when the political leaders were angry, he went again, apologized to all of them, making sure that our report did not come out in the public. There were no wrong commissions done.
Yeah, all day you're suppressing report.
And nothing was used up under the comment. So if they report, if they pretty much document that we put our neck on the line, but they have They blasted us and they have destroyed the public saying that we lied on them. They didn't report anybody came over here. I think the CCTV will just have to keep all of it. But we will not accept it anyhow until the report comes to the public. Let the public know the culprit.
Okay, thank you.
The women always saying that we cannot be doing the thing who and get the thing and get different result. Why is it like doing all that thing and trying to figure everything on the government?
All right. Thank you so much, Jetro. We have to take other callers, please, my brother. Let's go to the.
Did you hear what Jetro just said? 2 different investigations were done and the reports were suppressed. That's what they do. They always suppress the reports.
Good morning, Blanca.
Yeah, your name is joining us from.
Good morning, Good morning, Blanca, and good morning, Harry Costa. I'm Thomas William, calling from Minnesota.
Welcome, Thomas.
Blanca, I called this morning. Yeah, thank you. I called this morning to be very, very clear. I'm very, very angry. I'm pissed off with the CPP. I want to be very clear on this. If the CPP fails to publish that report, it's going to be very, very serious in the CPP. We are going to take action. Even Harry Costa, our leader, we won't even listen to him. You have one girl from the ANC who talks like Pepper Bird, go on radio and condemn people all the time, saying that she's speaking out the truth, and everybody laughs. That report, if the CPP fails to publish that report, if CPP fails to make that report public, we're going to take action that will not even listen to Leader Costa. We will never listen to him. So we want to be very, very clear. We are not stupid people. You cannot gamble. You cannot keep gambling the life of the Liberian people. What is the difference between George Weah and the CPP? If the CPP fails to publish that report, George Weah have conducted so many investigations, and the government failed to publish the report that had to do with the survivability of the Liberian people. And now we are seeing people who want to succeed George Weah, who want to take over the country, people who we see to be different people trying to cover up all these things. We're not going to take it lightly. If that report is not published, trust me, even Costa will talk from now to Judgment Day. We're not even listen to it. We all have to decide because we are not in this for fun. You understand? We are in this with our life, with our sweat, our blood. Some all cannot even.
Let's say more. We want to report.
Thank you so much.
And this is not about. We just can't tolerate this nonsense. We want the report as is. Me, I will tell you everything. Me, you see me, I don't do Zoe Bush business. That is Zoe Bush talk spoil Liberia. That's why I don't participate in Zoe Bush talk. Anything they do, I will tell you. And if they make me vet, we are saying we'll not publish the report. We'll wait for them. And I know what we say, boy. Yeah. But the mail vet, we'll publish the report. We'll get a report and publish it. That's what we'll do. Before they even on it, because they might not think they're going to try it. Let's take some calls there.
All right, let's take somebody from the WhatsApp number.
We're not here for that kind of thing. We're not here for one person interest, Bennett. All our interests stake here.
And good morning to our leader, Henry P. Costa.
Pastor Boy, welcome.
Yeah, good morning to you, Baka. My name is Pastor Boy, and I'm calling from the destination. Baka, to tell you the just go straight to the point, to tell you the truth. Waka, that report, the CPP should not tamper with that report. We want for that report to be published. We want to see that report. We want to see what is written in that report. Because the CPP, the CPP depend on the COP, and the COP need the CPP. Everything that the COP is fighting, that they are doing everything possible, is because of the CPP. And the CPP, they depend on the COP. And I want to tell our leader, Henry P. Costa, we are going to, if the people does not publish that report, we are going to give our statement. And some of all, we are going to decline. So, Baka, we are serious about it. We want for the CPP. Nothing. We are not going to Zoe Bush. We are not going to do high and see. We want for that report to be published. Thank you, Baka, and thank you to our leader, Henry P. Costa.
Okay, thank you so much. Another person, the WhatsApp number calls coming in.
They are compromising in Liberia. They are compromising.
Good morning. Your name, where you joining us from?
Hola, I'm calling from Syracuse, New York.
New York, welcome, my brother.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to speak to the issue of the COP regarding the report.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, you're live.
I want to say that Costa, I love you more. I cannot agree with you enough on this matter. You see, Liberia, this is the reason why Liberia is the way it is. Liberia, we are not sincere with ourselves. These guys have been talking all over this place that they did not do anything wrong. I was listening to Spoon Talk the other day. The legal advisor to Mr. Comey was on, saying all kind of thing. And the lady from Mr. Comey group too was saying all kind of thing on Spoon Talk. These guys, they know very well that they did something wrong, and they want to put it under the carpet. Trust me, yesterday, I was wishing to hear about this report all day yesterday. Unfortunately, this internet thing happened. Spoon Talk did not come out. I have to use my own data to call Liberian friends to know whether this report came out. Unfortunately, they told me that the report did not come out. If they don't show this report as it is, like what Pastor said, some of us will come and go against the CPP. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
These guys must put that report out.
All right.
They must put it out.
Thank you.
They can't remain like this. Liberia is the way it is.
All right, thank you so much. Let's take somebody from this other line here. We have a very long line. Let's take this person. Good morning. Your name, where you calling us from? Good morning, Momo.
Let me use please permit me to use a video to call on all many of you who are again the speaker and resource security that we are now parading from the statue of Canterbury right to New Jordan Junction to people where will be heading at the Capitol building. So let me use this video to call on all of our people in the September Forever Division to join us. There is not about you, there is not about me, it's for Liberia. So as we mark our people to come to say no way to secret Kelly and no more to reach our Kelly, enough is enough. The third thing that they against secret and reach our Kelly, we are here to say
Okay, thank you guys. We wish you guys well. Let's take another person coming in. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. My name is Janet Gideon, calling from CB, Lower Bone County.
Welcome.
Thank you. I want to say hello to our brother this morning, Honorable Costa. Look, if people wanted something to be secret, ANC will now have his useless press conference this week. Look, this is not something to joke with. This is something that temper with the Liberian people's life. We in Bone County, my brother, if you see what is happening in Bone County, you will regret why you will waste your time for the people to rule this country. This is not a joke. People destroying the money that they're using a whole lot of money to cause confusion in the CPP. One man might not be the problem of Liberian people. Let us stop talking with the Liberian people. Enough is enough. Let us stop. We agree with our concept. This reform will not be stopped under the carpet.
Okay.
Let us tell the people, let the people know.
All right, thank you so much. We take 1 minute per quarter, please.
Whoever is wrong to be exposed, Buckeye, to the Liberian people. Because Buckeye, you in power here, you start tampering with documents. When you come to power, let the people make their decision and say, oh, that Buckeye Camara tamper with a report, with a document, or the Henry Costa. That is information that the public deserves to know. And do not tamper with it. Do not try to water it down. Do not try to minimize its effect. Just tell the Liberian people as is and let them make up their minds. Let's take some more calls there.
Costa,
We owe it to them.
let me play a little devil advocacy role here. You know, the issue about the trickle down effect on the CPP also, we have to look at that.
No, but you see, that's what that's the problem with you, and with you and most Liberians. You're wrong, Waka. If you do wrong, regardless of how it will make us look like, you must be punished. That's what I believe. What you just said is why that country is backward, Waka. That's why up to now you don't got current. You go to bed, current go off for days, you getting current because of the uselessness of the leaders we've had. That is the reason why Liberia has not done well, because of that. If you can't put your own brother in jail for doing wrong, you are not fit to be a leader. If you can't punish your own people, you are not fit to be a leader. And the reason I am supporting Joe Boakai is because I believe he has the integrity to ensure that the right things are done and things are done differently. So I hope he's not going to be a part of any attempt to water down a report, because my support is not based on the fact that I like him. It's because I want a better Liberia and I believe he has the integrity to give it to me. So if he cannot give it to me now, I will have no assurances that he will give it to me tomorrow. That's it for me. Okay, it is it for me. Consequences on CPP. That the reason Samuel Twe and Jawia have not been prosecuted for stealing the map of money, okay? Millions of dollars they stole it. We say, oh, if we punish them, how it will look for the country? I would not accept that. I would not accept that.
Let's take some calls. Let's take this person. Good morning. Your name, where you joining us from?
Good morning, Baka. My name is Clement Baka, calling from Balfour.
Welcome.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Fine.
You know, yeah, when you just said just now, for me, I need to do a few. You know, because if the report, it should be public and be public. It should ever be in the wrong, I think we out. Because if you knew it should have been problem, a lot of people will not come up when you see a little full part couple to be causing people, causing the unit, causing Costa and all the units around there. So then the problem is, we get all joking, definitely get it. Because joking, if they should have been any other people in CDC, apart from ASD people, they will be the first one to come out and be doing it. Yes. So for me, the policy for us, we will go against them. Whoever is beating, not to deal with it, it can be Billy, it can be outside, it can be young, it can be.
We will go against all of them. What are you talking about? Well,
Thank you so much.
Let me tell you something. And I hope they're reading the comments and listening to the people. And you hear what the people are saying? The people demand the report to be released as is. Let me tell you, boy, when somebody does wrong, commits a terrible act, and you expose them, because the person keeps pretending to the people that they are an angel, right? They are a saint. They are so different. Now you catch them in an act. You publish it, so everybody can see it. So, oh, there comes a man who been pretending to be such an angel. This is the evidence. Oh, this is what Costa did. Then the people who support us, now they will have to understand that they need to reconsider their support for us. So people deserve to know the Liberian people who support the CPP, genuinely they want change. And we're not going to start condoning your tampering with reports, watering them down. That's why Liberia is the way it is. Let's go back to the phone lines and take calls. Nobody will do that.
All right, let's take this person here quickly. Good morning.
Good morning, brother, and good morning to the force of the Postler.
Ellen Sherry, welcome.
Yeah, thank you for the recognition. Brother, you see, the CPP wants to take power in 2023, and they are telling the Liberian people they will do things differently and they will transform the country. So they got to publish their report because of their report, there has been a lot of tension in the CPP. So we got to publish this report for us to know the truth instead of keeping it and trying to or do secret room thing. They got to tell us when what really happened because people are waiting to know the actual fight. Thank you very much.
Wagai, you remember yesterday we announced that the report was sort of come out on they sort of submitted to the leaders on Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
The report was supposed to have been submitted to the CPP leadership on Monday, yesterday. You know why they didn't submit it? I mean, why? Because they don't want to submit it as aides. So people are pushing now for the committee to hold on to the report, water it down before they submit it. You see that? Eh, boy? So they didn't. They said you don't give it all yet because once you submit it, you can't modify it. Okay. So they still got it. So now the other people are pushing that the report be watered down. Oh, y'all know when we publish it like day, it will be looking bad and it will affect the CPP. It will damage the CPP. No, it will not damage the CPP. Publish it. In fact, it will impress people. People will be impressed. Yeah. Publish it. Don't make BMO. And you're making BMO. You say no altering happen. Okay. They were talking, nobody alter no framework. The framework was not altered. The framework correct. Then now you push it in-house so they can mango they report. Y'all not making BMO around here. Nobody finger nothing. They think all right. They think the way. Then now y'all want mango. No mango been there. No mango been there. Y'all will publish it the way it's looking. Whoever in here inside, let them be exposed. Let's take more calls about I'll go talk to y'all. The people who's supporting y'all. Yeah, they will talk to y'all. The people who making you who you are. Because your family, they're not enough to make you important that the Liberian people around here that are making you who you are. Let them talk to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, your line is not good. You have to change your position a
I'm
bit.
getting you now. I'm getting you to a I'm getting you.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what Costa is saying is the right thing. I listened to Spuncho as my brother was saying. They said that if they publish the report, then that means they're going to nullify ADD and Yomri Kangam election in the Senate because it was the same framework that elected into the Senate. So this is what they are saying. But we didn't got time for that. Nothing there to nullify it. That report must be published, and we should work on that report. Even if the report go against Joe Walker that are not the best, then you work it out, then you go. We're not going to sugarcoat this here. The report must be published. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All the people want it. Take more calls. Let them listen to their supporters and know how much they will make the people angry. And they need their supporters. So let them hear them, boy. Let them take more calls. We water it down nothing here. Your finger here, then you want water it down. What do you want to do here now? Eh? No watering down. Somebody said, oh, the fingering coming to the watering.
Yeah, good morning, Costa. Good morning, LeBron people.
Morning.
Good morning to every one of you. It cannot be watered it down. That report should be public. And the report should be public. The report should be public. And the people must know who the team are. The same way with this CDC, with their ruthless behavior on democratic principle, what they have, playing our resources and collect our resources, they say they're living by faithfulness and by day. They are not concerned with that. They say our millions of dollars go to your birthday, and the mere birthday, he was having 80 million war bear African bear. Never celebrated birthday of prayer before. But what that fair money that we're suffering, we're dying up. I'm calling my people right now to New Jersey Johnson to go. Our brother and sister in that down, and the so-called police director who say nobody died. People still. Can you imagine? See this going on in Southern Lebanon people? So you fail to bury your family, you can get taken down on the street.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's cross over to the WhatsApp number and take this person. Good morning. Your name, where joining us from?
Good morning, Walker and Henry. This is Moses calling from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Welcome, Moses.
Yes, I think the report should be public because it's not only the Liberian people, the international community, and everybody is anticipating the result and the necessary step that will be taken for those that will be found guilty of such acts. It's not only the Liberian, international community, the United States is watching. So for us, for this CPP to be a credible government, to be a credible institution, this is a test for them. If they fail their test, they have us to contend with. So they have to manifest the test that that the CPP will be a different institution, that the CPP incoming government will be the best government to set the difference. So they have to publish the report, and not only publish it, they have to take the necessary punishment for such act. Thank you very much, Bogart and Henry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. You know, the brother is right. Not only do they have to publish it, but when they publish it, and when the report establishes it, which we know it has done, they must punish the people who committed the crime they committed. Because the altering or tampering with a legal document is a crime.
Yeah.
It is a crime. Under Liberian law, it is a crime. And it is punishable under the penal code when you tamper with a document. Yeah. It's a serious crime. Announce the numbers about it. A lot of people want to call. Let the Liberian people call.
Yeah.
The
WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Once again, the WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Let's take this
hold on. Call it for me. +231
888
Yep.
62
Yep.
41
Yeah.
71.
That's it.
Yeah, let's take this person on the WhatsApp number. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Walker. How you doing?
I'm okay. Welcome.
This is Thomas Crack calling from Pennsylvania. I'm very much enraged this morning over the fact that the CPP want to conceal the investigation on the framework. The fact that is the SG of ANC had come up and said a whole lot of things. Even to the head of the CPP, he had accused her and said a whole lot of things, insulted Mr. Uri and insulted every one of them. And even as of this morning, they are even coming on Facebook saying that there's no report that out saying that Mr. Kwame or anyone tamper with the framework document. And why will we want to conceal it? And as I learned something from a reliable source, one of the reasons that Musa Belete took his party colleagues to the Farmington Hotel on Sunday or whatever day was because of that issue. Mr. Cummings had alluded him to give him, either give him some money to go and beg them or whatever, or for him Mr. Belete to go and appeal to them. So I don't know if that is true or not, but those are some of the substantial reasons that maybe they don't want to publish the investigative report.
Okay,
but,
sir.
It would be wrong because they have the SG came out and said a whole lot of things about them.
Thank you so much. Let's take another. We have a long line this morning, please. We'll have to stick in a 1 minute time frame. Let's take okay. So the phone lines are open. Coming up 077.
Let the people call. The show on fire in the morning. I like it.
102 86 010 555 102 102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. There's none yet, so we still anticipate your calls. Okay, let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Your name, where you calling us from?
My name is Sekou Kamara, calling from Banabe.
Okay, Sekou, welcome, my brother.
Yeah. Is there a Costa Show?
There's a Costa Show. Go ahead, you are live.
Yeah. I say the CPP should prove it that they want to be of the direct, let's say, possible replacement in coming 2023, so that they can prove to us that they can be able to, show us good governance. Because if you not show the report there, what will happen? It will just be like the way Costa said. It will be better we follow the CDC. Because that is the same thing CDC doing, we still want to change. And then if the common thing are there to publish the report, then is going to say what? When I tell them, they do not ready to say, oh, go back to CDC, then it will just be the same thing.
Okay, thank you so much. That would take somebody from this line here. Good morning. Where are you calling us from?
Good morning, Baka, and good morning to Costa.
Your name?
My name is Super Passionate, and I'm following this morning from Liberia.
You're not calling from your reading room?
I'm on my way to work, so I'm not in the reading room. But let me appreciate Costa and you, Baka, for the platform this morning. I think you guys are doing well for the Liberian people. Abandoning your busy schedule and speaking truth to power, trying to criticize constructively, it gives us most energy to follow you guys because in our country, it takes a man, a bravery, and a courageous person to speak truth to power. So I just call to motivate you guys. You guys should not be waver because your elder not appreciate you, they don't employ you. But the fact that you're speaking and you're making impact, people will continue to look up to you for decision. Let me also congratulate once again Henry Costa on the ceremony he took place and his master's degree trying to pursue. You should not give up. People are criticizing people, and for Henry Costa, he has always maintained himself that I'm going for what I want to get in life. The sky is my limit. So Costa, close to you, keep pursuing your dream. One of these days, the people that criticize you will hear you tomorrow. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Kopa Passaway, for calling in. Let's take Mohammed Chicharito.
For the warm compliments.
Yeah. Chairman Mohammed, welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Boakai, and good morning to our listening audience, and good morning to the Reverend Pedro Costa. My name is Mohammed Escone, and I'm calling from Johnsonville. The report must be released, and they should punish the perpetrators because they are being denial. They have decided to amplify those that are alleged. They were in a defensive trying to prove that they coming with real change. Other people coming with fake change. You must preach equity, it come with clean hair. You can't be preaching equity, then you do it different things surreptitiously, ridiculously, then you present yourself outside like a best man. So we dare to see people not to report, not to give that report out. They will feel our wrath, we will point them viciously, we will attack them. That one, nobody will talk to me. Nobody will talk. What they say, just talk to me, I will not listen. We should stop seeing criminals. Because if we cannot prove to the Liberian people now that we are better, why we government will never prove otherwise. We'll be doing the same thing over and over, that people going backward. We joined the CPP to change the country for once in 2023. We didn't join CPP for our packet or for personal gain. We tie with the old system, the old conservative way of politics. We need to change the narrative and look at the future and look for better Liberia. We tire advocating. Now, this is government. For that everybody will compete, everybody will have a better society, we will stop the ritualistic killing. Anybody that is involved in corruption, the police will be punished. So if the only is the report go against the alleged individuals, they should be penalized according with the law. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Mohammed Corner, thank you very much. Let's take more calls there. I want to hear our people. They are giving their views on what they believe must be done with this report. The report has been done. Yesterday, it was supposed to have been submitted, but they're putting people under pressure. The committee, Mo Ali and his people are under pressure. Let me tell y'all, Mo Ali and his committee members are under pressure because some of the people don't want the report to come out as is. They're putting pressure. Yesterday, the report was not submitted. It was not submitted. And it is completed, but it was not submitted because they are putting pressure to try to alter the report. Can you imagine they won't alter the report into the alteration? What guy? They report into the alteration they want to alter. Let's take some more calls there.
Okay, let's take this person on the WhatsApp number.
Embarrass us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Embarrassment.
Yeah, your name, where you joining us from?
Good morning. My name is Amos Yuma, and I call from Asia, Philippines.
Philippines. Welcome, my brother.
Yes, I think Costa is very right. The CPP should show a different leadership style. That's the only way Liberian people can be able to believe in the leadership. If we have leaders in the CPP preaching that we should not continue to do this, different results, it's about time that we change our lifestyle. So the report should be made public. Those who are held liable to be responsible and should be able to account for their action. You cannot have people who, if they wanted the report to be watered down, it should have been done before they even agreed to constitute a committee. But you cannot constitute a committee and the work and the result comes out and you are hiding it. If this is how the CPB is going to proceed, then they do not have any solution to Liberia's problem. So if they want to show the Liberian people that they are serious, that report should be made public. And let's know what actually happened. That in itself shows a splendid leadership style. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for calling. And we take somebody from this other line. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. Your name, where you calling us from? Where you joining us from?
This is Yetano calling from Europe. How are you?
Europe, my brother. Welcome. You're live on the show.
Thank you. Look, let me tell you, those people finished watering that report down last night. Except we have copy of it, the original copy. But they finished working on it. These guys, they only want to be in CPP and people there denigrating the others, abusing us, telling us ugly things in the public. But when they go in the corner, they start to talk to one another. We will not accept it. We don't want to be with ANC. They don't hear it. We don't want to be with ANC. We'll go against the ANC in the election. We'll go against the CPP in the election if we are together with the ANC. These guys are rude. These guys denigrate other people. We don't want to be with them. Period. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, now I need to ask another question. Towards the end of the show, you know, since Ellen Paul, you see, I say you're one of my biggest critics. Since Ellen Paul right here, that fair skinned lady. By the way, she's a good person. I heard she did something in Nimba. I saw the pictures of what she did. This woman raised money and built a whole decent school somewhere in Nimba County. Ellen Paul, this lady right here. She supports Mr. Cummings. I respect her for her support, for her decision to support Mr. Cummings. She's a little hard on me, unfairly, I think. You know, I think a lot of times it's because people misunderstand, you know, so that's why they don't know. But she's a good person. You know, I really came to respect and admire her when I heard and saw the evidence of what that woman did in Nimba County. I hope I find the pictures of the school to publish it. But she's saying this morning that she sees a new Costa. This is not a new Costa. This is who I've always been. You know, sometimes you just have to listen keenly and don't allow and don't let my you know, because I'm a talk show host, we talk here for hours. There are times we are bound to say things that may offend you, that may not sit very well with you, but our core principles and core values do not change. You know, Sis Ellen, I just want to say to you, the reason some of us are in politics is because we want the best for the country. That's all. To be honest, I can say fire coal, I will be okay. I can say cold water, I will be okay. I really gotta get a government job. I'm gonna be rich. I don't have to be, you know, but we just want the country to do well. That's what we want. And so I just sometimes you will think, oh, I hate this person, or I think, but we just want it to be fair. Even the Boakai man that I'm supporting, I'm not supporting Joe Boakai because I think he's an angel or because I think he's a messiah, but I look at his integrity. I look at a man who were in government all the years, left the government, you know, he retained his integrity, he worked hard for. Look, you can have money once you work hard for it, once you work smart for it, I respect you. You know, yeah. You know, and to be honest with you, I will not just jump on and say somebody stole money. I ain't got no proof that the person stole money, you know. But when we see that the person don't have anything at all, when you see them make any kind of effort to do business, boom, the person just get rich. If you're doing business, we see where the money is coming from the business you're doing. That one a different thing, you know. But the person not get no business, they not get no raw farm, they not get no company, they not get nothing. They just go in government, prove the baby hot. Where you think it came from? Exactly. If you not get nothing, if you get business, that's different thing. You get farm, that's different thing. But you know, the other person here insulting me. They said the woman not listening to me. You know, but you are here listening to me. He said he's telling Ellen not to listen to me. He said I'm a fool. But but he's
a fool.
Exactly. Yeah, Tiola, you my sister, but you're not fair. Now you want me go into something now, right? You know, you want me go into something now. But and Tiola that my girl, that my own girl. So let me go into something. You know, Tiola say Allah to say that there was no altering in the Liberty Party on the thing. You see, we don't lie about it. So, the Liberty Party people met, they signed a document, right? This is the document they signed. The memorandum of understanding to resolve all the yo-yo in their party, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it for you so you can know. Because we're not against nobody yet. We just want the right thing to happen. Whichever party the person in, we're not really against them. You know, sometimes you need to forget about my strong emotion. The reason why I can get so emotional, I can get so emotional is because I'm hurt about the way the country. Let me just tell you today. The reason I can get so emotional is because I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I come from a poor background. I come from like most Liberians. Most of us today, we come from nowhere. Some of us have been blessed to be where we are today, right? And we see that the reason why the country is the way it is because every time few people come to power, and sometimes the people who come to power, they're not no sophisticated people or people they're not elites. Look at McGill. What's the difference between me and McGill? We are poor people. We come from poor background. We suffer. Our family had nothing. You know, God bless us to have the little we have today to be able to eat, you know, go to school and help other people. That is exactly why we're here. So we just want things to be different. That's all I want. That's all we want. No government will be perfect. But the thing is, we don't want the system to remain the way it is. You know, that's all we're fighting for. But you know, one day you will understand. One day some of you will understand us better and know what we really want. But most of our people understand us. Most of our people understand we're fighting this fight for a better Liberia. That's why we're here. Because if we won't go to government side, why can't we go? We'll be suffering. Why?
No.
If we're talking about government today, our radio station will not be on, why?
It will be on.
Hey man, y'all understand? If we're talking for government today, the 25 employees we have, we were going to lose them?
No.
We're not going to lose them. We'll still have our people today. We'll still be making money today. Why you been working with me since when? How long? 20 what? 14.
7 years now.
Baka been with me for 7 years now. And Baka knows there were many days when we had a radio station. Certain business people say they can't do business with us because of what?
Because of our stand-on issues.
Yes, because we are tough against the government. We used to lose customers because of that. They can't do business with us. So we're not perfect, but we're not suffer too for this country. We don't look at money, we turn it away because we want to keep talking for the Liberian people. You know, I will tell you something. Before I go to that document. My sister Tiola, you will not go. I will go to this LP, the Liberty Party document they signed. I will go read it so all our people can hear and I will publish it so all our people can see it. But I will tell you a story, right? I'll tell you a short story. So there's a guy called Lofa Julius. You may have watched his show on Facebook. Lofa Julius.
I know him good.
Okay, good. So I finally met Lofa Julius when I went to Sis Annie Boy's birthday party in Minnesota. I met him in person. Lofa Julius had been one of those people, and I really do think Lofa Julius means well. I think Lofa Julius loves this country. I don't think I love Liberia more than Lofa Julius does. Just that he has not been in the trenches, on the ground, as some of us have been. But all of us don't have to be in the trenches the same way, right? But we are all contributing. Now, Lofa has been hard on us. Me in particular. Lofa supported the protests. Lofa did all other things to support the June 7th and the January 6th. In fact, I found out from Lofa, this was the other day I just picked up the phone. So Lofa has been very hard on me. And somebody said, I'm going to call him Thomas. Thomas, I just want to tell you a story. I want to tell you a story. Thomas Kura, my dear brother. I called Lofa Julius the other day, 3 weeks ago. Amara said Lofa hates me. Well, I don't think Lofa hates me. And I found out Lofa doesn't hate me. I called Lofa Julius. Sometimes people don't understand, they don't know the facts. Lofa Julius and I spoke 3 weeks ago on a Sunday. We spoke for 48 minutes, Lofa and I. Lofa felt that we compromised the protest. We were not tough enough. When I provided information, evidence to Lofa, I gave him hard evidence. I showed him documents that I would never share with the general public. I don't know why I felt the need to do that, because I don't normally do that. After I spoke to Lofa, when Lofa saw the things I sent him, Lofa said, what, Costa? This is the risk that you put yourself in, your education in America, the things you have to do, Lofa saw the evidence. Lofa, being a reasonable, level-headed man, having seen the facts, Lofa went on his show and told the people that he spoke with me and that he now knows things that he didn't know, and he understands things better. So my friends that are getting better with Lofa. Is that a blessing, Lofa? Lofa change. Say Lofa spoke to Costa, Lofa change, which is an insult to Lofa, because Lofa is a very intelligent guy. But Lofa saw what he saw. You know what Lofa told me? Yeah, my man, to be honest, the things you place yourself in, see this evidence, I wouldn't do it. I would not have placed myself in this. He said that to me. So Lofa knows better. Even if Lofa now disagrees with me politically, Lofa will never attack me on certain things because Lofa saw what he saw. You know what I did?
No.
I reached out to another guy, another intelligent guy. I always see him here and Lofa then towing the same line against us about the protest, what we did, thinking this. So he too was criticizing Lofa for becoming what they believe weak after Lofa spoke with me, right? So I called him too. His Facebook name is River Says Pro. I call him. His real name is AB. He and I spoke for about 30 minutes, and I shared with him the same pieces of evidence I had shared with Lofa. And that guy too said, after reading through everything, he said, my brother, we didn't know yet the things you've done. I'm going to read exactly what that guy wrote to me after we got off the call about 1 hour later. But let me read for you exactly the words he said to me. You see, look, folks, sometimes people just don't know the facts. This is what he said to me on September 30th at 2:38 p.m. He said, thanks for having a conversation and sharing those info with me. I went through and realized how much of a sacrifice you have made toward change in Liberia. I respect and admire your strength and courage despite our political differences. Please do not relent in your struggle. We will continue to support you in an effort to bring change to our dear country. River Says Pro, he was a big critic of Henry Costa. But you see you see the line? He and Lofa now, sometimes you don't know. We can't tell you everything, folks. The things we've gone through, the risks we took, the coercion, the pressure we were under. So when you see Lofa Julius not attacking Henry Costa anymore about those things, and Lofa has the right to disagree with me about political issues, about partisan issues. It's perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong. But to see Lofa question our commitment, our dedication to the fight for a better Liberia, you will not see that come from Lofa Julius anymore. You will not see that come from Brother River Says Pro. His Facebook handle, his real name is AB. You will not see that. Because I just felt, I was led, I was moved to just share with them what we go through. And you know, Bwaga, I want to say this to our people. And Lofa Julia will bear testament to this. And I will say this to you. The things we've gone through, the risks we've taken, the threats, the moments that were, look, when I was told that when you go to Liberia, they have a plan to kill you, my sister broke down. Lindsay, she started crying. She told the pastor, she said, brother, you cannot go. This prophet can see. He has seen things. He's told you things that happened before. He saw other people. You cannot go. We went to Liberia for the protest. Then I got that call from that very important embassy. I went to that meeting on a Saturday, December 28th. And they told me, Mr. Costa, we have reliable intelligence that when you go to the protest, there is a plan to assassinate you on the day of the protest. 3 individuals have been paid. They will have machetes. The exact same thing the pastor told me in America, the prophet, on December 16, is the exact same thing the embassy told me in Liberia. The exact same thing. 3 individuals with cutlasses in the crowd. Your imam tells you one thing from a vision he saw.
Yeah.
Then you go, a foreign government embassy call you and tell you the same thing. How would you feel? Your imam in one country told you something. Said, my son, don't go. There's a plan to kill you. But you know why you go? You say, God. And I told Lofa this. I said, Lofa, look at this. And I said, God, if I don't go, the people who believe in me will lose faith in me. They will lose faith in me. And God, I cannot have them lose faith in me. I cannot have them think that I let them down. Too many people have let them down in the past. I told the pastor, I said, Pastor, I have to go. You know who I went that day to that embassy? Mo Ali. He was not allowed in. He sat outside. And they came for me and took me inside that embassy. One day, many years from now, I will publicly tell you the name of that embassy. But not right now. Mo Ali was sitting outside. They carried me in. He said, Mr. Costa, it is not in the interest of our government to see harm before you. We cannot sit down and not tell you this. 3 men have been paid to assassinate you on the day of the protest. But you sitting out there, a pastor from Ghana. And this man opening a church, by the way, on Sunday. I'm going to his church opening. I'll publish. A pastor you don't know. You just went to a church, prophesied that there's a plan to assassinate you on so date. 3 men paid, we call us. Then you go to Liberia, then a particular very important embassy call you and they give you the exact same information. Well, except you want to say that pastor from Ghana and that embassy are working together. Maybe that's what you want to say. I told the pastor, I said, I have to go. I cannot stay. If I don't go, the people will lose faith. We're not perfect. But the fear of God and the fear of the people, the fear of letting the people down is what guides some of us. When I was supporting George Weah, for that period of time I supported him, the people stopped listening to us. Black guy. He used to come on Facebook. How many views we have? 200, 300 views. People were not interested in listening to our radio station because they were not happy that we were supporting George Weah because of the bad things the government was doing, and we were not talking about those things. That thing worried me. It made me feel very bad. And my brother Thomas Crew is asking what is the Ghanaian embassy. Clearly not, my brother. It's a very, very important embassy, not the Ghanaian. I've never been to the Ghanaian embassy. So Okay. I worried, I felt bad many days. My conscience could not just allow me to continue to pretend that I was not seeing the terrible things that those guys were doing. So to be honest, we feel your vibe. We should be able to respond. We should be able, we should have the fear of God and the fear of the people. If you want to be a good public servant, you must fear God first and fear the people you serve, Wakai.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to be elected. You don't pay our salary. You don't do anything for us in that sense. Yes, even though when we need you, whenever we need you, you come to our rescue. But you believe in us. We owe you a duty and a responsibility to do the right thing. We cannot afford to think that we can do whatever. Yes, it's our platform. We can decide to support whatever we want to support, whoever we want to support. No, we don't have that luxury. Once you have placed your confidence in us, we've given you reason to have a gleam of hope, to have expectations of us. Now we have a duty to live up to those expectations that we have inspired you to develop. You see? So it bothered me for a while when I supported the CDC. So when you see Lofa Julius sounding different and Brother River says Pro sounding different, it's not because I was able to hypnotize them and make them fall in love with me. No, I was able to speak to them and show them stuff that they had never seen or never imagined existed. And they're very intelligent, two intelligent young men. And so some of you who attack us and say all the nasty things about us, you can disagree with me, but with my tune, with my approach towards certain things, I know we make mistakes, we're not always right. But I say this to you. Our heart is in the right place. We want the right things to happen for our country. And we believe that it can happen. And I really do believe that there's an opportunity here, Bwaka, with the CPP to start that. Now I'm going to go back to my sister Tiola after having explained that story and my encounter with brothers Lofa Julius and Abraham, aka River says Paul. Memorandum of Understanding for the resolution of the intra-party internal conflicts. The National Advisory Council, this is the Liberty Party resolution they signed a few days ago. The National Advisory Council, NAC of the Liberty Party, met on 2 October 2021 at the Farmington Hotel, Habel, Margibi County, to resolve the internal conflicts which have resulted in public disrepute to the party's image. The meeting was attended by both the political leader, Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence, with Partisan Darius DeLong as resource person, and the national chairman, Musa Hassan Bilete, with Partisan Wadi Power as resource person. Both the PL and the NC, that's the political leader, and the NC's national chairman, expressed a desire to deal with a substantive issue both in terms of contents and procedures. Members of the National Advisory Council present were Deborah Allen, chairman, Kaminia Abdallah, vice chair, Harrison Conway, treasurer, Jacob Smith, secretary, Carlos B.Z. Smith, chaplain, Senator Clarice Alpha Ja, member, Honorable Hans Bashu, Nathaniel Barnes, Makan Randa Boyu, Ben Sambi. These are the National Advisory Council members who were present for that meeting. Some of them virtually via Zoom, some of them in person, but most of them in person. Those present along with the political leader and the national chairman, agreed that the National Advisory Council replaces the seven-member committee constituted to reconcile the differences between the PL and the National Council, and the National Chairman, on the submission of the 2021 Constitution to the National Elections Commission, both in terms of procedures and contents. It was also agreed that the decisions emanating from this October 2nd sitting shall be binding between the political leader and the national chairman. Both parties presented their views on the situation and the reasons leading thereto. After interactive deliberations, the body, inclusive of the political leader and the national chairman, resolved as follows. These are the things that were agreed upon. These are the things that were agreed upon. I'm going to read them. Number one, the role of the political leader. That the motion of the 2021 Special National Convention in Banga was made by participability as follows. That the role of the political leader, as stated in the draft constitution approved at the Bassa Executive Council sitting in 2020, remains, and that the provision of during election year be deleted. So you see, so they went back, Bokai. The things that were not in the original document, they went back. They put them back there. So for example, this particular thing, it said that the role of the political leader, because it was stated in the one Musa Bilede submitted, that the political leader only happens during election year. That's the only time the political leader has powers or has a lot of those powers. But they said this particular provision during election year should be deleted. Section V1 in the Roman number is 11, section 6(1). Officers and functions, paragraph 3, shall read as follows. The standard bearer / political leader, in consultation and collaboration with the executive committee, shall formulate policy and procedures to implement decisions of the National Convention called special conventions as provided for in Article 8 and take such other actions and proper measures that he or she may deem as necessary to advance the best interests of the party. So they went back. They restored those legitimate powers Yombly had. Okay, that's what they did. Number two, the role of the national chairman. That the motion at the 2021 Special National Convention in Banga was made by Partisan Darius DeLong as regards the functions of the national chairman under Article 6, Section 2, and shall read as follows. Quote, the national chairperson shall be the chief administrative officer of the party. He or she shall serve or act as lead leader and chief representative spokesperson of the party in the absence and or incapacitation of the standard bearer political leader, and he or she shall. Number three, procedural issues and constitutional submission to the National Election Commission. Hold on. Where's Tiola? Tiola said that there were no errors committed. Regarding that, Tiola is my ANC sister. Tiola, listen. Number three, it reads, resolved that a committee comprising of the political leader with one resource person, the national chairman with one resource person, and the National Advisory Council with one resource person approaches the National Elections Commission to seek clarification on the proper procedures on filing the Constitution by Monday, October 4th, 2021. Hello, Waka. What did you just hear here? The national chairman with one resource person, the political leader with one resource person, the National Advisory Council chairman with one resource person. That's a delegation to go to where? Waka? To go to NEC.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Monday. It's in the document to go to next and tell next day our constitution we brought here. Please give it back to we won't go face it and bring it back. Why would they do that if everything was done properly?
They shouldn't have, if everything was
a committee to go to neck.
Yeah, they were not going to do it.
Anything is did it the proper way. You see it? Tiola, my sister, where are you?
Yeah.
Who signed this document? Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence, leader. Senator Abraham Darius Dillon, resource person, attested. Deba W. Allen, Chairman, National Advisory Council. Musa Hassan Bility, National Chairman. Wadi Power, resource person. Kaminia Abdallah, Vice Chair, National Advisory Council. So, folks, there you have it. There you have it. So you see what happened? Yesterday, they should have gone to the neck. I don't know why they did that, but the document says that's the day they set aside to go to the Elections Commission to ask for their constitution back, rectify it, correct it, and then submit the version they all agree upon. Okay? This is how I believe we want to come to an end. Tomorrow, we will spend a little bit more time on this issue when the report is submitted and the findings are as clear as daylight. What should happen to the people responsible for tampering with the framework agreement? That is what we're going to do tomorrow. But please do not forget, it's important tomorrow. In fact, I'm going to literally write it down here so that we do not forget to deal with that tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the 6th of October, 2021. So we'll be asking what should happen. What should happen to those who violated the framework document? That's it. That's it. That's question number one. Talking point number one for tomorrow. What should be done or what should happen to those who violated the framework document? You see the number at the bottom of the screen. For those of you who are watching Facebook, you can save that number so that you can be able to call anytime from anywhere in the world on WhatsApp to participate in the show. For those of you who are listening via the other apps that are audio and not visual, I'm going to read out the number slowly so you can save it. So whenever you want to call in to participate on the show, that you may be able to do so. The WhatsApp number to call in is +231 888 624171. That's the number. I'm going to call it again. This time much slower. It's +231 888 624171. That's the number, folks. You can call it only during the show time to participate on the show tomorrow morning and going forward. The other numbers, the local ones, for the people in Liberia who want to call locally, they can use it. Okay, thank you so much. We'll be back here tomorrow. Okay. Keep us posted on the Jeffrey Harris thing. We want to know what's going on. We are told the Criminal Code A judge ordered Magistrate Juman Jala to release the young man.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he's heeded the judge's instruction, but we will follow up on it. Please follow up on it. And I will also follow up on the CPP framework document, the investigation report, and see what's going on. And we'll try to get a copy, because when I tell people we don't have a copy, they think we're lying, but we don't. Not that we can't get it, but we decided to not get it and to wait until it's published. Thank you so much. God bless you all, and have yourselves a wonderful, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you so much.